Hi, welcome to another Power Blast podcast. Hey everyone, Perry Tinsley here, creator of the Power Blast podcast, owner of PutYourselfFirst.com, and sitting here in the kitchen because the kitchen is where my future workouts are going to be. 1 year ago, I got a chance to be a part of the very first group to go through and do a cleansing program by Beachbody called Ultimate Reset. You may have seen some of my videos posted on that journey. I posted a 31-day journey. Even though it's a 21-day program, I posted another 10 days after Reset, just to kind of share that journey, and you can find that here on the YouTube channel. But this time around, this will be my third time doing Ultimate Reset, and Hillary and I have kind of committed to doing this once or twice a year, and we're joining with a big group of people, about 1,000 people, joining Carl Deichler, the CEO, to do Reset again. And so I was sitting there thinking this time, you know what, the past couple of times I've given myself a break, and I took 21 days off my workouts, and I've heard of a couple people going through and doing a workout while doing Reset. So I pretty much committed to that. I just started like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago on this awesome hybrid that I told you about. But I knew that Ultimate Reset was coming, and in my mind I was going, you know, I think I'm still going to do the workouts because I really just want to keep going through that. And, you know, I know what foods to expect. I know what to expect along the way. And so that's what I had in my mind. I was going to do, you know, continue that. And, you know, I talked with a couple of people, and they're like, well, you're going to really have to increase the calories because the Reset is very demanding. So I was content with that. You know, it's like, okay, I can eat more food. That's all right. And then I talked with another friend of mine, and he's like, dude, you're crazy. Your body is going through so many changes. You are not going to have the energy to work out. And so I kind of had that, well, we'll see attitude. And it wasn't until this past week where Carl and then his wife Isabel and this other lady talked about Ultimate Reset and some different recipes that were in the program. And, you know, somebody else out there was thinking about doing the same thing I was doing. And they were like, you know what? You're kind of really defeating the purpose of doing the Reset, because behind the scenes, when you're going through a cleansing program like this, even though it's very gentle, and I've never really had any issues with doing this program other than maybe a little bit of achiness, you know, a little bit of sleepiness. That goes away in the first few days, and you feel absolutely fantastic. But from what I hear is all of the benefits and all of the energy that your body is going through to help itself repair and restore and revitalize and get optimized and everything that's going in there. There's a lot of energy and resources that are needed inside that we don't see and necessarily feel, that's where our energy needs to go. And so when we decide, you know, to get all of our ego in the way, like I was doing, and doing the work, it's like trying to drive a car really fast down the highway while you've got the parking brake on. It just is not, you know, you might go a little bit and it's going to make a lot of noise, but there's not going to be much action there. And really, you know, you're trying to just give yourself a big break, you know, the foods that we eat and the air that we breathe and, you know, the exercise that we do and just different things. We're constantly putting not bad things in our body necessarily all the time, but, you know, it's kind of creating a little toxic environment for our body, and we need to give that a break. Excuse me. But there's really no way to give our body that break without actually taking the time to do it. And there's a lot of cleanses out in the market. There's a lot of things that people have done. And really, there's a lot of depriving yourself. There's some really harsh ones out there with like really juices that you got to drink that are like really acidic and really gross. It's like you can only have this lemon juice with this other, I don't even know what it is. You know, I can't even make it up because it just sounds so drastic and crazy. But with Ultimate Reset, like I said, we've done it twice. My very first time around, I was very skeptical. I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I'm going to be holding on for dear life and I'm going to be deprived. But the recipes in this program are just off the charts phenomenal. And as a matter of fact, just about everybody I know that has done this program continues to integrate a lot of the recipes in this program within their regular everyday eating just because they're so good, they're so tasty, they're so filling, and they make you feel good. A lot of times we'll eat food and we'll be so bloated and lack of energy. Not this stuff. And so, you know, I'm just partway through my first week, and I set my ego aside and decided I'm not going to do the workouts, especially after listening to Carl and Isabel and my friend Idam tell me those things. I decided, you know what, they're right. I want to give my body a break. I've been going full out for the past, you know, probably since November with crazy intense workouts. As much as I really want to do this hybrid, the hybrid will always be there. And one of the really cool things about doing a program like Ultimate Reset, not only that do you lose some weight and it's only 3 weeks long. I'm expecting probably to drop about 13 to 15 pounds. It's usually what I do. But you come back into your workouts with so much energy and so much pump. The testosterone level goes through the roof for the guys. And you just find that the energy that maybe, this could be a great plateau breaker for those people that have been working out and pushing for a long time and going, I'm really not getting that many that much results. Do this program. I mean, super gentle. Yeah, there's a lot of different supplements you take along the way. You do drink a lot of water, so you have to pee a lot. But that's about you don't really spend much time in the bathroom otherwise doing that. It's a 3-week process, 3-phase process, and it's one program that's just phenomenal. So I'm excited to be doing this again. So much needed, and I just wanted to share my little journey and my little how Perry's setting aside the ego of what I want to do and actually doing what's right for my body. Because by mid-May I'll be back in it, going gung ho, and taking back on that hybrid program. Maybe I could just pick up where I left off. Mark Briggs designed a really great one, so it's a lot of fun. Anyway, that's where I'm at this week. Remember, it's never too late. Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Take care, everyone.